Hi Agentblazers. So in this video we are going to cover challenge 2, which is related to Agentforce Vibe under the Agentforce 360 League 2026. So let's start with the challenge by clicking on the button. So here we can see the challenge 2 details, which are Agentforce Vibe. The first step is just a session recording where we can have all of the context how it is going to be do. Step 2 will define the OR credential where we have to be perform the step which is the same which we have used into the challenge 1. So next let's proceed with the step 3, which contain the actual instruction relevant to the challenge. Yes, so by doing that, first we have to be open up the org to work with that, and here we are going to be work with the health issues where we are going to be analyze some of the diabetic report. We need to be import some data, and here we just need to be guide some recommendation to the patient. So to do that, we need to be open up the git repo, download it from the page. So we need to be click and download this, and once we have downloaded that, we need to be open up into VS Code to make sure we are able to use the repo and use the authorized org as a default org. So let's configure the VS Code with the folder first. This we usually get it into the directory, and here we can see no org has been configured. So let's configure a default org. Okay, yes. So now we are able to use the org for the challenge. So let's go and perform the task, which is we have to be deploy first object and metadata. So let's search and deploy this to the org. The next step is that we need to be open up the org. So let's open the org as well. So I can use and VS Code to open the org into the browser. Then we need to go to the application, which is here, Health Cloud Console. You can go to the app. We can just open up this Health Cloud Console application, and which we need to be adjust with the tabs. So we can just care observation and care programs. So let's edit. Here we need to search care observation and care programs, and then add to item, click on save. So we are good with that step. We need to go and verify the metadata. So let's go and verify the metadata into the org. Optionally, we just need to make sure enable the timeline, care plan, and ensure we'll do by this timeline and care plan settings. So first we can go to the metadata, timeline, open up the timeline and care plan settings. Yes, we have setting. Let's enable this as well. Then again we need to go to enhance care plan and care gaps under integrated care management setting. So integrated care management setting, enhance care plans is already enabled. Care gap we need to enable, and then we just need to create a new record page for the account. Within this, refer the documentation. So let's see what they have. Metadata, diabetes one, and we can see, yes, we are able to see the diabetes details as well. So that is fine. Basic health, personal setting. Okay, something we don't think we need, but yeah, no worries. We can go to the account page and create a page. So let's go to object managers, account, lightning record page, lightning record. I would say this one. We can clone this. And what we need to do, we just need to be add timeline patient's card. So what we can do, timeline. Here we have timeline, and then we can just have patient's card. So here we can see patient card, and then just save it. So we are good, and here as well what we can do, activate it only for that application which they have asked us to open, which is health cloud console. So we can just say okay, assign it to health cloud console at the moment only. So yeah, we are good with these two steps. So later on, what we need to do, we need to be configure our vibe coding with the local environment to make sure VS Code has everything. So go to the VS Code, click on the Code icon to make sure Agentcore Vibe is enabled. We do have MCP server, and once it is there, we need to be run the following command to make sure it is working or not. So I would go to there and run the command and see how it is returning data. So after that, we need to be go to the task one, where we just need to be run this command to import the data into the, or if we got an error, we just need to be run this command again so that it can fetch the record type ID and update the all import data to update and for the insertion. So let's go and run the command. So yeah, see, this is being done everything. So let's go and start a new task and run this. So let's see how far it is able to go and import the data. Is what we can do. We can cancel it out to query person account and run it individually. So let's see. So yeah, we can see it is going to be update some JSON file and working and to update the data. So yeah, it is being working, and we can see this is being fine. And yeah, and here we can see the task has been completed. They have queried the data, updated all of the file, and we have fixed the record type, and data has been imported into the org. So let's close it out, and then we can just go to work with the another task. We need to do the second step, which is the under user story one. So here we need to be define some trigger. So let's go and create the trigger. They just say okay, we can use this command to debug and fix the issue so that we can see the new changes and change highlight to, then we can verify the code and deploy it, and we can test the trigger. We can go to here, we can edit one of the convert care observation by updating the new value, so it should do some other changes. So let's go to the VS Code, let's delete this and have a new item. First of all, we should have trigger. Let's see what it is doing, and there should be a class. There is a class. Let's save. It is identifying some metadata and it is validating, and then it is just creating some observation with the code and validating it, is validating the percentage as well. Then again it is finding them some task, and it will just create. So these are the bugs which we need to be identify and fix. So I would say let's copy this and paste it and see what is going to be do. Meanwhile, we can just deploy this class as well to see. Yes, it is being deployed and trigger as well. Okay, so this is being done, and now it is going to be work. So there are three bugs: make SQL and make SQL efficiently, add required and null checks and correct. Yes, let's fix those, and let's see how it is going to be fixed. So we can just collapse and we can understand how it is going to be do. At the bottom there are the bugs. Things remain the same as it is where it needed, so we don't need to redo. And now it is saying it is updating the bugs as well, so it did updated some of the things. So let's review, does it updated the data correctly or not? So yes, bugs are done, everything good. Let's proceed. So let's review. First of all, the SQL part, so they have did into the type ID and existing map. I don't think it will be able to do, so we need to review it and we need to club it. Okay, process and prepare key and he has what ID and list of tasks. So let's see what it is going to be. Then it will just validate task. Yes, it is working. I think it will work now. Okay, save it. Yes. So we can see task has been captured, processed, and captured into the map, and then it is just validating null or empty. Then it will create a new task for the observation, which is HBA1C, and then it is just adding the activity due date, which is a bug 2, and then just going through and updating the description and creating a follow-up task. Here as well we can ask to create only one. Refine list as a map where key is observation ID and value is task single record. And let's see how it is going to be validated. So yeah, here we can say Agentforce Vibe, really a cool thing to avoid other third-party AI tools, just to have the privacy and security concern. So everything is going to be remain within your org or maybe a Salesforce out of the box features. So yes, this is being done, it is being working. Let's try to be deploy and see is it deployable or not. So yeah, see it is not being, so something is not tomorrow. So we can say system dot today dot days one, and then so yeah, it is being deployed. I think we are good. So what we need to do, we need to go to the challenge again, and then we can see. So they said edit one of the care observation. So I can say they have a suggestion. So we'll go there. I think we already have here. This is the account, or I would say go to the care observation. Here we don't have, here we have or not. Okay, no worries. We'll go here, care observation. Yes, this is a care observation, and update it to the with the new value 9. Yeah, see the task has been created. So I think we are good. So yeah, this is being done. Let's proceed with the task 3, which is defined under user story 2, where we are going to analyze patient diabetic status with the care observation and providing a risk stratifications and the recommendation. So to do that, we need to create a class using the description which is provided here. So let's copy only this and then just ask Agentforce Vibe to do this with the new task. So run a new task and use this. So it's going to be do this. Meanwhile, we can just review what other instruction they have. They have just a suggestion, try the best with the prompt and try to be deployed. If not, they also have some code which will complete the challenge. Okay, no worries, we can copy this as well and see if this class is deployable. That means Agentforce Vibe did their work properly, else we can just replace it and work, because this time we are not going to be spend much time to resolve the issue and all. So yeah, everything is good. We can also ask to deploy the classes to Agentforce Vibe as well, but I would say let's deploy it if it is not deploying. So yeah, it is working. It just shared what is being done, and I would like to be deployed before replacing anything here. So yeah, this is being deployed. That means it is working and it works fine. So let's proceed with the task 4, where we need to be enable Agentforce agents, which we already did in the previous challenge. Now we need to be create another employee agent, which we also did, and now we need to be create an action. So yes, let's create an action and start from here. We need to use the invocable action which we have created with the previous step. So let's go and do setup. Again, agent, it will show assets. We can just create this and new agent action, Apex, invocable, and what it is being the name, invocable method, and the class. This is the method. This is assess patients, and what they are saying. Okay, we need to update label and the API name. Good. And let's see what it is doing. Check this, update the instruction as per the defined. Okay, I have updated the instruction. Uncheck this, and then just add a missing instruction wherever it needed and summarize. Okay, so we don't need to do anything. Try to be create. So yeah, we are good by creating this action. Assess diabetic patients lab result. Sure. So task 4 is quite good. Now the step is to configure the topic with the agent and try it out. So let's go and create it within the agent. So we do have an agent with the previous challenge. Let's edit it as per the instruction. So they just said create a topic. So let's use the feature of the Chrome so that we can do parallelly. This is where we are. Okay, now create a new, click on the new topic, then optional, leave it empty, click on next, topic label, then classify description, classification description, scope, instruction. There are two instructions, so I would copy one by one to avoid some typo, because it's all about instruction and the guidance how we are configuring the agent and the topic. So this is being done, and there's just a click next. Need to add two action, which is query record and the action which we have created with the Apex. So all are good. Click on finish. Then we need to test the agent. To test the agent, they said remove the topics to make sure everything is good. I would say keep this, it is not going to be disturbed. Okay, this one, but yeah, let's try what it is giving us. Seems agent is working, trying to be analyze and get the details. So it says yes, he is not currently enrolled with diabetes. Let me know. I think this is good. Okay, commerce. Okay, let's search here. All recently viewed. Are we able to know? Okay, we don't have. So let's see. We don't have here as well. So let's try to go to the developer console. So here we just need to be query here observation, which is the standard object, and we can just have it. Okay, these are the new one, and there should be a reference. This is the reference, and we can just have it name. Okay, so this is the Julia's report, and here we can see what it is. Okay, this is 5.5, so it is not going to be under the category, so I think we are good. And here it's just a thing. Okay, so I think we are good with the challenge, so it's time to be validate the challenge. So now let's go and start validating the challenge to make sure everything works well or not. So clicking on this, Okay, it seems we have action. So agent action input should be days, patient, and they should, okay, mark as required. So we need to go to the action again, and we can just edit it because still the agent is not active. Here we can see. So they said this should be required. Patient ID should also be required. And what else they said? Okay, so I think it would be good now. Let's revalidate the challenge. Okay, so here we can see the second challenge has been completed with the minor issues, but we are able to find and resolve the issues as well. So yeah, thank you. We'll see you again in the next channel, which is challenge 3.